Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Tuesday, November the 15th, 2022. Tuesday, November the 15th. Well, we had an interesting interaction today between Audra and Tucker. And this was almost the first time I didn't get the vibe that she's his daughter. He was kind of talking to her as more of an employee. He's asking her why hasn't she been able to get more information. He's now having her try to find out Jabot's financials. Well, get a professional for that. She's not good on intel espionage like that. I wouldn't think. You know, please, wasn't that Diane's job? How could that have been her job? We're talking about company financials that are not left lying around on the table. Tucker should have private investigators, hackers. Come on now. Jabro's computers are not that hack proof. Hack into it, Tucker. You got enough money. You're asking ridiculous demands on people that can't get you the information you want. And then what else is going on with Chancellor? With Chancellor's IPO, Chancellor Winters, you're not making headway there. I'm beginning to think, your heart's not in it. And he goes, what's going on? I'm getting a different vibe from you. Is there something going on with the ex-boyfriend? Which, yeah, that is it. And I'm just like, no, it's just, you're expecting too much. And she's like, how do you think this is really, really going to play out? You want to take over Chancellor Winters so your son can run it. You want to take over Jabot so Ashley can run it. Yeah, and it's going to be so good working with the two people I love the most. She says, how do you think is really going to work out? Because see, you're not working with them. They'll be working for you. He goes, yeah, but no, that's just a minor thing. No, they won't mind that. Everybody, whose conversation did that sound like? When it truly, honestly came out of Tucker's mouth, I could have swore I was listening to Nate. I could have swore I was listening to Nate Hastings rationalizing stealing or helping Newman Enterprises steal Chancellor Winters from under Devon and Lily and making Nate over it all. And then they're going to be happy to work for him. He's going to usher in a new order where everyone's ideas are respected and appreciated. Tucker's like, no, they won't mind that at all. And I thought, Tucker, you're an idiot. For somebody with so much money, you are an idiot. And Audra says, no, you definitely, that's just not going to work that way. She was just honest about it. And that is not going to work that way. And I'm doing the best I can with what I can. She didn't put her tail between her legs for Tucker. Like, oh no, okay, yes, but no. She's just like, this is not going to turn out well for you. So that was pretty good. But I guess what? That may be what a daughter would say to her father, right? Maybe she is the only one that would tell him something like that. Like, Dad, you crazy. Okay. You are crazy. So anyway, we had that. And then we had Diane showed up at the Abbott house. And of course, she's like, oh, your pack of hyenas are here, Ashley. And they were telling what they know about Jeremy Stark. And they actually are right on the money with it. But she said, this whole lie about me laundering money, through other countries. Who told you this? Must be Tucker. Well, he's lying, and you guys are falling right for it. She's trying to make them feel like they're stupid for the information they have. That's actually the truth, right? So then when they said, so then, I'll bet you Jeremy Stark knows you probably had a hand in getting him put away, right? He'd probably love to know where you're at today. And she looked at them. She said, you would bring a dangerous criminal into town that could put my family in danger? And she's like, I will protect my family. And Phyllis stood up. She goes, wait, this just to be clear, we will protect our family, and that's what we're doing. We need to protect our family from you, Diane. And then Diane she actually, this part they should have been able to record from her. She snapped, she goes, you all, I'm telling you, she said, I am better than the three of you put together with playing dirty. And she pretty much let him know, and I'm going to nail her. Diane went, Diane DEFCON 1 on him and letting them know, then it's on. I'm getting ready to bring it, right? And actually kind of sat back a little minute, and Diane forged out of there, and Nikki looked, she goes, we got her. Phyllis says, we got her. Now that's Diane right there. That's truly Diane. And so they're like, they're like, she's ready to blow, which they are right. She is, because this whole Jeremy thing has got her unhinged because we don't truly know everything about that story. So Diane immediately goes barging over to Tucker's suite and said, I know you're feeding Ashley this, that, and the other. She's talking her usual venom, and Tucker's like, let me tell you something, Diane. Bottom line, we don't have an arrangement. I'll say what I want to say. And you just be, same old thing pretty much. And you just better stay out of my way, because what you're saying right here, Tucker just let him know, this is just not even phasing me in the least. Diane's the one that left out of there frustrated. Diane leaves. Tucker goes over to his little couch, love seat, takes the pillow off, actually like leans against it on the side, like, yeah, I like her flustered because she didn't do what I wanted her to do anyway. See, with Tucker, Diane is just a game right now, the byproduct. There is nothing Diane truly has on Tucker. And if she does try to tell that Tucker wanted her to get financial records, he's either deny it, people won't believe Diane, period. And that's him. He'll say, no, that's not it at all, period. And they won't believe Diane. But yeah, the Diane situation, that was interesting. So then we have Lily. Lily gets an email from Amanda resigning. And Lily's like, wait, what? This just hit her hard, right? And Amanda at the end said, I will continue to work remotely. Here's a list of 3 good candidates. I will work remotely until you have hired a replacement. And she calls Devon and she says, I got this email from Amanda. We need to talk. So Devon comes over. He comes into the office and she's like, did you know about this? And he's like, I kind of had an idea she might, but she didn't truly say she was going to resign. And she goes, what could have happened? And Lily is just asking him, why would this happen? This is out of the blue. And in my mind, I'm thinking, go ahead, Devon. You're judgmental about other people, right? And their actions. When Elena was moving out on Nate, she sure did have something to say about, you need to take time and work this out with your girlfriend. You need to handle your business. Okay, Devon, tell your sister what you did. Never once. I honestly don't know. Or he didn't say, I honestly don't know. He said she feels that, she has to go back to Virginia. He was very vague. He did not lie to Lily, but he absolutely did not tell Lily why Amanda is leaving. I wish Lily would pick up the phone and call Amanda, because you want to know what Amanda would do? She would tell her. Amanda would tell Lily. You just don't air that in a professional resignation letter. But as two people who liked each other, Amanda would tell her, let me tell you what your low down, dirty brother did. And this is what I walked in on, right? So Devon, she goes, and is Amani leaving too? And he's like, I honestly don't know, Lily. I don't know. And she's like, but Devon, this must be difficult for you. She's moving. He goes, she's moving back to Virginia. Her family needs her. I know this must be hitting you hard. Yeah, it is. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Lily's gonna rip him a new one when she finds out, because she's gonna find out real soon. Okay. She's gonna find out. So Devon leaves Lily. Devon goes to the park. Who does he run into? Where is did I not? There we go. Who did he run into at the park, or who ran into Devon at the park but Chance? And Chance, you can see how tight his lips are. If they were showing his fist, they were probably balled up at his side, right? Because this is the man who I walked in on sleeping with my wife. I think the only thing that stopped Chance from decking Devon, because look, Devon sure did deck Nate, right? From decking Devon is he is a officer of the law. And he just did not want to put his job in jeopardy. But he's just looking, Devon's like, I'm sorry. I know there's nothing I could really say. And you got that right. And it did look, it was spontaneous. It never happened. He goes, no, I'm not buying that. And he told the same thing. You both could have stopped at any time. No, mm-mm. And then he goes, well, no matter how you feel about me, I hope, bottom line, where Dom is concerned, he looked at him, he goes, don't go there. Don't go there right now with that. Like, don't bring up my son and your son, who's mainly more your son than my son, right? He's like, don't even go there. And Devon said, okay. Well, then the only thing I can say, man, is if you could, if please, I hope you could ever forgive me. But if you can't, please, is there any way that you could work it out with Abby? You so worried about me working things out with my wife, you wouldn't have slept with her. If you worried about that, you wouldn't have slept with her, right? He looks at Devon and he says, whatever happens between me and Abby are none of your business. None. And Chance just walked away like, man, I oughta, you know, he was ready. Come on, camera. Chance was just, oh, I wanted to hit Devon for him. Goodness, I would have felt good. But anyway, and then it went back to Abby, showed Abby again. Oh, Diane, after she leaves Tucker's office, goes running back to Jerome. Of course, rushing back. Guess whose office she runs? Right into Jack's office. And she gets in there and Jack's not even there. See, nothing but crisis with her all day, every day, right? So she's texting Jack, I need to speak with you. Oh, Diane. So anyway, that will be tomorrow. And he'll probably think, poor woman. Ladies, leave this poor woman alone. Leave her alone. Goodness. Stop ganging up on her. Please. So anyway, that was The Young and the Restless today. Not really too much happened at all today, So let's go to comment corners. We have just a few comments. LaShanta says, yes, why Abby trying to make Chance the bad guy? I can't wait until Diane's secret is out. Phyllis, Nikki, and Ashley coming together for Diane. I see Kyle And a whole fool like Jack, they are just gullible. Anything she says, they're just shoving it in. And Sherry says there was a scene between her and Jeremy where he gave her a heads up about the feds. He sure did. He told her, "Look, this is what's happening. You better get out, leave, just so he was trying to save her, which wouldn't that be something you would do for maybe a spouse? Hmm. I don't know. We shall see, right? And then Libby says, "What a bunch of crazy conversations, except for the trio who are very funny. Devon and Abby trying to figure out why they hooked up is just irrelevant. They cheated. It doesn't matter why. I understand why none of them feel their friends are telling their friends about the cheating. They sure aren't. They're leaving. Abby sure didn't tell Mariah, but talking about the problems in their relationship as if those were the sole issues. Really, exactly. And then she says, "Love your reenactment of Boo Hoo, Diane. It was so funny." And Dito says, "I'm thinking by February sweeps, we should have a good cat fight between Diane, Nikki, Ashley, and Phyllis. Wigs and extensions are gonna go flying." Man, you know what? By February, because look, Jeremy would have come back into town and really probably done some damage by February. So things are going to get really, really nice and good. But that's it for Comment Corner. No more comments. I will be back. Hopefully, we have a more eventful. Why is this camera? More eventful episode tomorrow on The Young and the Restless. So I will see you then.